In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a nourishing, chemical-free lotion that is great for your skin. For this tutorial, you will need a tempered measuring cup, a tempered glass container, a thermometer, a spatula, an electric mixer, a mixing bowl, body butter that we made in my previous video, a preservative, an emulsifier. Optional are a thickening agent, some vitamin E oil, and essential oil of your choice. With that, let's get started. In this recipe, this will yield 4 cups of lotion. We have 1 cup of body butter, 1/3 cup of emulsifier, 1/8 cup of thickening agent, 1½ tablespoon of vitamin E, 1 teaspoon of preservative, and 2½ cups of purified water. That means this lotion is made up of roughly 25% oil, roughly 62% water, and everything else accounts for 13%. Step is I'm going to melt the 1/3 cup of emulsifier in the measuring cup. To melt it, I'm just going to put it in the microwave. Once you have your melted emulsifier, you can simply pour it into your glass container. In this next step, I'm going to measure out my thickening agent and put it in the measuring cup and melt it just like the emulsifier. Just like with the emulsifier, you could put it into your container. It's fine if the emulsifier has already started to solidify. We're going to remelt it again in a little bit. Next step is to add your water along with your emulsifier and thickening agent. You should have your water, emulsifier, and thickening agent in this container and your previously made body butter in this container. Now I'm going to heat both containers up to roughly 175 degrees Fahrenheit. This is so when you mix them together, one doesn't solidify in the other and create chunks in your lotion. At this point, you should have some very hot water and some very hot oil. I have this at 183 and let's cool down to roughly 173. Now I'm going to mix the oil into the water. Once you've poured the oil into the water, I like to mix them together. I seem to get a better result if I mix it right after pouring them in. Once you've poured the oil into the water, I like to put a cover over it to let it cool down. You don't want to seal it in because condensation will form, but just put something over to stop debris from falling in. Once the lotion is cooled to room temperature, you should have the consistency you're used to with the lotion. There might be small chunks in there, so what I like to do is put it in the mixing bowl and mix it with your electric mixer just to completely get out any inconsistencies. Once you are satisfied with the consistency of your lotion, it's time to add the preservative. I'm also going to add the vitamin E and the essential oil at this time. For your essential oil, I'm just using lemongrass. You could use whatever you want. What I do is I don't measure it out. I just continue to put drops until it smells like I want it to smell. You don't want to put too much because it could turn out very strong and you won't be able to undo it. So start out small and work your way up until you like it. At this point, you are done with your lotion. It should have the consistency you're used to. This will have a shelf life of 2 to 3 months depending on the preservative you used. You could put it in your container and use it in your bathroom like normal. If you see any mold or it starts to smell weird after a while, you need to throw it out because it's growing bacteria and mold on it. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe for more do-it-yourself and how-to videos. A trick I learned once you're done with your lotion, when you need to put it in a container, is to put it in a Ziploc bag. Please snip a very small bit off the corner and just squeeze it into your container.